In our last video, we actually was able to fetch out our data, right? And be able to populate it, link it with the user collection, and be able to tell it the feed that we actually want to do. What we're about to do now is to list out all the profiles that we have, all the profiles that we've created so far. Just like when you go on Facebook or you go to any social media, you see list of people that are online that are logged in. So that's actually what we want to do. So we just want to link, we just want to print everything out. So what we are doing is exactly the same, almost exactly the same as this, almost the same as this. So I'm just going to copy it and edit, and because we're almost doing the same thing. In this case, we don't need the ID. And mind you, this is the route for it. So I've already created the route for it, and the route for it, that is to get all profile. You can see that get all profile. So that's the route for it. And if you go to the client, we can just paste in that route. It's called get all profile. So this is actually what we want to do, and it's a get a request. So let's quickly run that. Let's quickly go back to where we were before now. So on the profile, to get all the profiles, just like what we did before now, we're just going to turn this one. We can call this instead of a profile, we just call it profile. Okay, I think I have to select everything and just call it profile. So, and we're not finding by ID this time. So we're just going to be doing find, very simple. Dot find, and once you're finding, you don't need to put in any parameter, or you put in this square bracket, this curly braces, which means that you're actually printing out everything. That's what it means, right? Then you do dot populate, right? If you're not printing by ID, maybe you want to find a particular thing by name. Is that okay? You're going to put the feed name. For example, we have food name, right? You're going to put the feed name, then you indicate what you're getting from your request, right? Request.body dot full name is going to be yes, and you can print it out that way. So, but we would just want to print out everything. Is that okay? We want to get everything. So you can put the curly braces. You can also leave it. So as user, you just want to populate the users with it and the email and the full name, and that is all. Exactly just like what we did before. No. So we can save this and give it a shot. So if we come in here and try this, we're going to get all the records. So let's wait for it to actually come up. So it takes it some time to connect because it's actually connecting remotely. So just take some time and then we'll go through this. So let's go through all the profiles. So all the profiles have been printed out. So these are all the profiles. As you can see, it's populated with this, right? With the user. So we can actually send this to the front end developer, right? So we can set our status. The status is already okay, already set, but you can just do rest.send or rest.status.json. Whatever one that you want to do is fine, right? But most times, I think I like doing this. When you're sending to the front end, always do this. And instead of rest.send, just do rest.json, right? You can do that just to be sure that you're sending up a JSON so that the front end developer will not have issues with what you're sending, because sometimes it goes the other way around. You always have issues with some of the data you're sending, and it's prompt that the data is not sent in JSON format. So you can do that, and we'll be doing that before. I don't know why I decided not to do it again. Okay, so that is it. And here where we are saving, we can just, instead of doing success, we can just come in here and you can decide to leave it rest.send. So because you're sending something to the front-end developer. So what you do on your console, the front-end developer is not going to see it. So you can do this and say registered successfully. Registered successfully. So these are what the front-end developers want to see. And that is it for this video. So we can do a resolution. If you just check it again, just to be very sure, you can double check it and double check why you're sending your, oh, this is JSON, I wrote casing. So hope I did not make any schoolboy error. Okay, that's okay. So let's go and we save this and give it a shot again. Go back to where we have this. Just wait for a while for this to load up the database, and we try this again and see if we're not going to get the same results. So at this time, we're getting the same result, but this time is much more safer. So the front-end developer can actually make use of it. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next class. Bye for now.